Axle is mostly this way. So I'm gonna go this way. I don't want to keep walking forever and ever. The smoke has permeated the entire downtown Center City and West Philly where the universities are. So anyway, like you can see the smog up there, but you can tell that it's actual fire smoke because of the aroma. It smelled pretty strong when I came out of my apartment. I assumed it was like actually near my building. And so there's Center City. And are we doing? We went this way? Went this way. Right. So I emailed or texted someone. I was like, oh my gosh, my house, the house that I grew up in caught on fire. And the person I texted, who was somewhat of a friend, someone I met through volunteering, I had been volunteering with all these groups, and like, it's, my world was turned upside down and all those people kind of disappeared on me, but a couple people would still meet up with me for coffee or whatever. But he's like, just look at it like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And I didn't know what to make of that, but I didn't want to be straddled with a loan. I almost didn't go on for the MFA because it was like, I really don't want the student loan, but I have no clue which way to go. I can't get hired by anyone else. I've been on 3 interviews and applied to a bunch of jobs, and I'm trying to do this while, being tortured, run around the city like crazy and walking dogs, and people calling me, like, so many people were calling to get their dogs walked and to do overnights that it was like, technically I was jam-packed. I was, up at sunup, sundown, all over the place walking dogs. It seems like an easy job, but you can be run around like crazy from river to river, north to south, trying to take care of everybody's animals, and it's nonstop, and you want to make as much money as you can, so you don't want to say no, so dog walking's not, and then people play tricks and all kinds of stuff goes on. Alarm systems, they give you the wrong code and the alarm's going off, police are showing up to a house. There are a million tricks that dog walking clients have played, which I wound up, the stuff that I remembered, I documented for myself for either a future book or in case I ever need to recite what happened in a court of law, or, I'm like, are you kidding? I don't want to wind up in a courtroom having to do anything, but this was so bad that it's like, are you kidding? Like, someone probably wants to win a major case against the city of Philadelphia, or the people who were operating within it between 2011 and 2018. So here I am on Chestnut Street. Oh, are we going to Walnut or Chestnut? I was thinking Walnut, but I love the Chestnut Street Bridge as a thing, but how long is this gonna take? I can't believe how long this light is for no reason. Alright. So, you think it was rush hour on a Monday night, Tuesday night. So anyway, this smoke has permeated the entire city. The air is flowing all over the place. Here's a copper car over here that looks just like the car that was in front of Palomar Hotel, or quite similar. But we have, orange or copper or gold, however you want to see it. This is more orangey copper over here. The other one was slightly different, but actually they were both the Nissans. So 8150, so they're over here by the Standard. I guess this is a bar over here, who knows. It used to be the Standard Tap, or they still have it in Fishtown, or Northern Liberties. So, although the bar owner is friends with Johnny Brenda's, and that's in Fishtown. So that's what I kind of recall from reading articles and stuff like that. So WXPN looking junky as ever still. Oh, that's the Union sign. So they have a union office here, all junked up. I'm wondering why anything in the government never can look like light, happy, airy, and clean, why it always has to look junky and dark? Is it a money issue or a depressive, oppressive issue? So AKA Extended Stay over here to the left, and Sierra Center South is what the building is also called. This is DC 33AF SCME. So anyway, in the past I would have wondered if they released gases in the air, or something was released. Because it smells so smoky and char-like, I would go with like more of a fire. But every once in a while there's a day where it's like, did they release something from one of the nuclear not nuclear, but one of those plants down there? Because there would be like a funk in the air. I haven't smelled it in a while, but everybody turned on their fireplaces. There's a lot. It looks pretty smoggy, and over there, Franklin Field. Someone thinks someone put on a show. So it's pretty neat to walk all down there. I'm not going to today. It's an extra long walk. I'd go all the way down to the South Street Bridge. So we'll just hang out here on Walnut. And I'll head back east across the Walnut Street Bridge. My battery's running low. I've been out here, I guess, long enough for the battery to dry up, if you will. So the Giant Supermarket is all the way down there, those last two buildings. The Giant Supermarket is underneath. There's really three buildings, or three. There's like a new curvy building put there on the Riverwalk, then Riverwalk North and Riverwalk South. The train's down here, not moving, and that's typical in this area. Often there would be yoga classes on down here. They would have yoga classes on Saturday and Sunday mornings, and the train would always be sitting there. The problem is, like, in order to get to it, then you'd have to go through the dog park, or it depends on how you came down the Riverwalk, but a lot of people would want to cross at the track here. Regular train. So, and yoga used to be there. I miss all the good yoga. There was a woman who, I'm forgetting her name off the top of my head, but for many, many years, she taught the class on